crushing on me for some reason, but your love keeps on coming like a thunderbolt.
Hey, welcome to Dad Can Cook. This is a pastry cream quickie. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make a pastry cream for a tart. Then I'm going to make a strawberry and kiwi tart. Okay? Okay, so this is the pastry cream quickie. Here we go. Okay, what you're going to need is a little strainer, a cup and a quarter of milk, 3 egg yolks, a pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a quarter cup of sugar, and some vanilla extract, preferably vanilla bean if you have it, okay? Basically what you got to do first now is we want to turn this on, and we're going to get our milk. We're going to bring our milk to just about a boil. Okay, so we want to get that in there. Okay, we want that working first. Okay, so while that's happening, let's take a look at this. Here's the bowl. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 3 eggs, egg yolks in here, yolks. Okay, 3 egg yolks. Okay, and the sugar. Okay, and we're going to mix that around. We're going to make like a paste out of this. Okay, we're going to mix it around. Okay, going to mix it around like so. Okay, and you want to be doing this kind of quickly because as soon as that comes to a boil, you don't want this stuff sitting around too much. So we're going to mix it around like so, right? Okay, now with a strainer, with your little strainer here, or your chinois, we're going to pour the flour. We're going to sift that in. And then the cornstarch. Okay, we're going to sift that in. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to take our spatula again and we're going to mix this up. Okay. We're going to mix that up there. Scrape it all off the sides. Get that in there, right? And we're going to mix this up, and it's kind of like a mayonnaise, a little bit thicker than a mayonnaise. Okay, so we're going to mix that up. Okay, and we got that ready. Now we're going to take the pinch of salt. We're going to put that in it. We're going to mix that in. Okay. Okay. So I got that going right now, right? Now over here my milk is starting to heat up. Okay. So we're just going to get that to a boil. And that's going to take probably another minute or so. So I'm going to time lapse this. When it starts to come to a boil, we're going to come back and we're going to do it real quick. Got to have a whisk ready. We're going to use this bowl, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the milk in the bowl real slowly. I will explain it to you when we do it. And then we're going to put it back in the pan and then heat it up again. Okay, it's starting to come to a boil, and that's what we want. And we can't put this to a boil on high heat. Okay, I'm going to put it on medium because I need it on medium when we return it. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do this so you can see this on camera. And what we got to do is we got to put this in slowly, and you want to whisk constantly. What we're doing is we're putting a little in, and we're making what's called an élaisance. We're combining the 2 ingredients together, and we're doing it slowly, and we're putting it in so the egg doesn't curdle. Okay, this has got to be done real slowly. Okay. Okay, see this here? Are you seeing this? Sorry, but we're just mixing it in real slowly. Constantly mixing, okay? Constantly. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Mixing that up. Now, what we're going to do, get this out of your way. I'm going to add like a teaspoon of vanilla to this. That's all I got left in here. Okay, mix that in. Okay, I'm going to put my pan back on the fire. Okay, I got this at medium heat now. And I'm going to pour this back into the pot. And I'm going to constantly stir this until it thickens. Get everything out of there. Okay. Now the cornstarch and the flour, when they start to come to a boil, get hotter, they're going to thicken this. And just going to turn it up just a tiny bit more. But I could feel it starting to get thicker already. If you could see that happening. It's going to get thick right before your eyes. It's coming. I feel it getting thicker. I don't know if you could see it. You see how the bubbles are going away and it's starting to thicken? Oh yeah, see that? Now I'm doing this whole thing because I want you to see how it goes and how long it takes. So when you're making it, you don't think that you did something wrong. Now when you put it in the fridge, it's going to get a little bit thicker. Okay? You know, this will last up to 3 days in the fridge. Okay, and this is going to go in the tart that I'm making. And we're going to do the pastry crust. And then, see that? Beautiful. And then I'm going to do an apple tart and a fresh fruit tart. And this custard is going to be for the fresh fruit. You know, there you go, look at that. That's the consistency we want, right? See that? Beautiful. Now, with this here, I'm going to put it back in the bowl. Okay. Let me rinse this bowl out real quick. Okay, let me dry this bowl up. I'm going to dry this bowl. I forgot to tell you, after you get your pastry cream in the bowl, you take a piece of saran. Okay, this box has seen better days. You take a piece of saran, and you put it right on top of the pastry cream. Okay, and when you put it on top of the pastry cream like so, it'll prevent the skin from forming on it. Okay, you see that? Okay, that's going to prevent the skin from forming on top of this. This is going to go in the refrigerator. I'm setting everything up to make these tarts. And you'll see what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Show these girls that I own them. Some call me Mickey and some call me Roman. Skeezer, please, I'm in a visa. Whoa, just squeezing out in my own sneaker. Sexy, that's all I do. If you need a bad bitch, let me call up yo. I'm someone and I'm living many services out. I see some good girls, I'ma turn them out. Okay, bottle, sip, bottle, guzzle. I'm a bad bitch, no muzzle. Hey, bottle, sip, bottle, guzzle. I'm a bad bitch, no muzzle. Makes me